My next guest, we're going to just keep it going, if that's all right with everybody, sure. She's a talented comedian and actor, and she's in the new Kim Possible movie that's coming out on the Disney Channel. Maybe you've seen her in Succession or at other shows around town doing comedy. Taylor Ortega is here. Taylor.
Oh, I love this spread.
Thank you.
It's cool.
Yes, thank you. Do you do a lot of tarot?
I don't.
No.
I don't think I would be good at it.
No, I'm afraid of it myself.
I'm not good at delivering news. You know what I mean? What if it was bad? I'd be like,
oh, right.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I wonder if there is a real bad one. I've only had
I think
positive
there's good
reviews.
and bad ones, aren't there? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, it's, you know.
I had it done
You've only
recently.
had good ones?
Well, I guess so.
Congratulations. Wow, okay.
Charmed, guilty.
No, there's like a death card. I think there's like a positive spin to all
But
of
I
them.
feel like
though.
all of them are just like, well, something's going to change for you. Something's coming up. Yeah.
That's inevitable, though. So
Now talk
thanks,
about
cards.
evil and talk about big changes. You're in this Kim Possible movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I'm bad.
I don't know what Kim Possible really is, except for it was a cartoon
Yes.
program.
Yes.
And
That's
this,
the whole thing.
It's a spy. Is a spy kid.
She is not one of the spy kids, but she is a kid spy. I don't know if that's more confusing the way I said it.
No, I can
She
track.
is a child. The original Kim Possible was a cartoon voiced by Christy Carlson Romano of Even Stevens fame, which I believe is an Emmy-winning program.
Wow.
Oh, Christy Carlson fans, CCR fans. She played Kim Possible, who was like a 14-year-old spy.
Yep.
And everyone knew too that she was a spy. It wasn't one of those things where she had like a double life. Like she went to school, but also everyone knew she was like a spy.
Do you think that's a good idea, having teenage spies?
If I'm being honest, I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble for this. No, I think it's a bad idea.
Right.
I've been a teenager before,
Yep.
and I don't.
Some
think
of
I
us
would've-
have been.
Yeah, and I was never good at my jobs, and back then.
What was the job back then? That you
Oh
had?
gosh, I swept floors at a hair salon, was bad at it, had very few responsibilities. I was like 14 when I started that job. I was like a hostess at a restaurant, biffed it. Just like all kinds of like service-y type jobs that I just didn't take very seriously.
Yeah, no, but Kim took it seriously.
She took it very seriously. She's
Yeah.
very good at she was like really the only teen spy in her universe, and then there were multiple villains. So that's crazy.
It definitely is. I mean,
That's nuts that they were all failing at taking over the world, and she was one child.
well, she sounds like she
Anyway, I don't play her, so
pretty keen.
I play one of the villains that is very bad at taking over. So really on brand for me.
You play, what's her name? Shigo.
Shigo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool. I liked her more than Kim Possible when I was a kid.
Sure sounds like a lot of people
Because her
did.
hair looked like mine. That's all.
And she is a teen villain?
No, she's my age. I'm 29, and she's probably around my age, and she is technically a sidekick to a villain named Draken,
Yeah,
who's
okay.
like an older man.
Yeah.
But she does all the work. Like she fights the teens. That's most of it. That's honestly most of it. She fights the teens. She's very
Yeah.
sassy. She's also the smart one. She's
Yeah.
all of it.
Did you have
I
to
think.
train by fighting teens?
Yeah, I
Throw some teens at
legitimately
you?
did. No, I really did.
Yeah, yeah,
They really made me fight them.
yeah. Do you have a lot of martial arts? Is there a lot of going?
But
Oh.
I'm not good at it.
No.
Because here's my argument, is the teens are 16, that's how old their bodies are, and they're still, their muscle has barely developed, and so they're learning to fight, and their bodies are just like very quickly picking up on it. Also, they're all dancers. I am almost 30, and my body has learned things, and then I've been doing an amount of movement my whole life that is low. And so they wanted to teach me new things, and they were so good about it and responsible and nice, but their faces were like, it's okay, just we'll tie a rope around your waist and we'll drag you over there. Don't try it again. We're wasting a lot of money and time. So I appreciate that because I'm gonna learn.
Yeah, no, it's
We'll be
hard
honest.
as people get older. I'm told. Did you like playing the villain though? Was that a fun thing?
Yeah, it was because I don't have like a lot of experience. I don't have experience in kids movies and like kids entertainment
Yeah.
or talking to kids or like being around them. I don't have experience in like superhero movies. All my performance experiences in comedy. So I didn't have to change my brand too much for it. Like she just kind of shits on people and then kicks a lot. So
Yeah.
that's it. It was like I was like, I can do that.
That's a relief. I do not like changing my brand.
No.
I like staying with it.
What if I had to say something that I felt?
Awful. That
Like
sounds
really,
awful.
truly from my heart. It'd be hard.
Sounds
Not
awful.
right as I think it or like in an earnest way.
Yes, but now you're part of a shared universe. You're part of a Marvel universe. You're going to show up in Infinity War. What's going to?
Listen, I don't know 100% how it works.
Yeah.
My instinct is no, but never say never kind of because
Yeah.
I haven't seen enough of those movies to know if they're related.
I'm part of a shared bathroom scenario now.
Oh yeah? You live in like a pod?
Yeah, it's not. Lillian moved in.
Yeah. That's no good.
It's not great. It's not great. But and you were you doing some traveling recently this summer?
Well, I shot the movie in Vancouver.
Oh,
so I was
City
in
of
Vancouver
Glass.
For 2 months.
City of Glass.
It is a city of glass.
Yeah.
I was trying to like relate to people in Vancouver, and I was like, you guys have a lot of glass buildings. It looks like China. And they were like, we've never fucking been to China. And I was like, cool. I have. You don't have to ask me about it. But yeah, it had a lot of glass buildings,
Yeah.
and then they have one street that has like cobblestone and brick buildings, and they're like, New York City, right? It's like New York City, and I'm like, well, sort of, I guess. They're really nice there, though.
They're
and
really
it's like
nice.
beautiful there all the time, and they just are like, look at our boats.
Sure, yeah. Well, it may be helpful in future travels to try to relate to people on different subjects other than other cities that may be like or dislike the city that you're in.
I don't know.
I know it's a risk.
I don't know.
It's a risk.
They tried to throw one back at me, and I was like, you're wrong.
All right.
It's not like
There
that.
you go. And have you been out to see any kind of like cosmic places, any spiritual places?
Okay, I have been doing ghost tours in every city that I go to. So I did one in Vancouver and I did one in Paris.
Yeah.
So I try to do a ghost tour in every city. Vancouver, beautiful city, not a haunted city. Their most haunted, the most haunted location they took us to on the ghost tour was a place called the Old Spaghetti Factory. It's a spaghetti restaurant where there is, I guess, a trolley inside the restaurant that is haunted. There's like a little boy in the trolley, but it's just like a little. I was like, cool. They were like, we can't go inside, but it's really haunted. So.
No, I'm not buying it.
So, frankly.
No.
No.
Go.
How much was it?
The ghost store? I don't know. My girlfriend paid for it, so
Look at that.
free.
I mean,
But I also did a haunted
Rolling
house in
in it.
Paris. I went to Paris and I did a haunted house. I
Yes.
did do a haunted house, and it
and there's
was
shorter ghosts there.
yeah, but so beautiful,
Yeah, I know.
so beautiful.
Yeah. Were they creepy?
Yeah. I mean, all of Paris is kind of. I like a good spooky town. Like
Yeah,
New Orleans
sure.
is a really spooky
Oh
town.
my gosh, that's a good place for a ghost tour.
Very spooky, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done a ghost tour there. I was supposed to go in May and I didn't go, so I'm like, I
Just missed it.
just missed it.
Well, I have a haunted air conditioner in my place.
No way.
And it's very disconcerting.
Have you tried asking it like questions about it?
Well,
What?
it plays music.
It's
It just
unfinished
plays like
business?
broadcasts, and sometimes it'll be like Cuban national broadcast. Sometimes it's garage girl music.
Okay.
It's something that I have to deal with.
Follow up. Does it ever play just air out the front of it?
No.
It doesn't blow air out the front of it.
No. It may be a radio.
I think it's a radio. I'm not a Ghostbuster.
No, I think we're busting it.
I'm not a Ghostbustress. My bad. We can be women now.
When does that movie come out?
That movie comes out in 2019. I'm not sure when. I have my fingers crossed for spring because my mom's really getting on my ass to plan a viewing party for our neighborhood. So
where's that going to be?
In our neighborhood, they're one of their basements. She's like, "What room's big enough?" And I was like, "How many friends do you have?"
Where are we talking about?
Oh, Jersey. Like she wants to do, obviously.
I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
She wants to. You guys can't see the size of my hair who are listening to this, but he guessed right.
Yep.
It's between Texas and Rhode Island, like size of my hair. But yeah, they live in New Jersey and they really want to do a viewing party, and I think that's really sweet. I think it's also important because me and my friends can't afford Disney Channel, so.
No way.
That's the only way I'll see it.
Oh my gosh, I hope to get Disney Channel money.
Maybe. I gotta buy a house first, sorry.
Well, I think we'll all be there, so that's
you guys
terrific.
can come, please come.
2019, is booked.
Yeah.
That's
just
terrific.
book every day.
Ortega, everybody.
Thank you.
Taylor Ortega, that's wonderful. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's a spoon that was bent by a ghost. That's why you were drawn to it. Got to stretch it out.